Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. My name's Tom Novak, and today I got a gift from Scott of Let's Do Bonsai. Today is January 3rd, not 3rd, that's not 3rd today. Today is the 10th. Boy, are we goofing up today. So, let's change all this, because Tom, you're going goofy. Let me get my chalk. Now, why did I say it was the 3rd? Beats me. See, that's what you get when you do it live. So today is the 10th, January 10th, Tuesday. I got my chalk. Boy, don't grow old. It's Tuesday evening. It's 42 degrees Fahrenheit or 6 degrees Celsius. It's 8:15 in the evening. From Scott, we got a green Mound Juniper from Brussels Bonsai. Let me show it to you. And then I'm going to show you about water, because Scott and I are trying to make water for our bonsai trees. But look at this nice green Mound Juniper. It's got a nice reflective pond in here. And I think that's pretty good. It's from Brussels Bonsai. Came in a big old box, so they packed it in good. Amazing. Now, for water, because Scott and I are trying to do water for this stuff to make everything look good, I tried this sand. Is for aquariums, and for some reason I don't know how that's going to work, because look how nice and blue it looks. You would think it would be great for a nice putting it in there, but what happens if it rains? Well, I'll tell you, if it rains, a lot of it floats. Let me pull this down so you can see it. You can see how the top floats. So that's no good. Now, what I did is I took a bunch and I soaked it. And when I soaked it, it came out to a nice dark blue. Nice and wet. Everything is in there. So you got your little water with your shoreline. But I found this, the glass marble. I think that will work good. So Scott, let's try the glass marbles. Or not marbles, they're just rolled glass. I think they're about 1/8 of an inch thick. Oh yes, thick. Scott, forgot to say thank you. You're a good man. How do they say it in Polish? For thank you very much. Dziękuję bardzo. So Scott, dziękuję. Thank you so much. And watch his channel. This guy's good. I mean, he's good. I call him the Tommy Walsh when he does all his stuff. He's good. So, this is what I got. It's called Decorative Stones. It's 2 pounds. It's blue glass, made in China. And you can see how nice it looks. And yes, Scott, I still got that one other item I got to show him. But there's how it looks. So it looks almost like water. I think that would look nice in the reflective pond, because when it rains, that stuff won't float, and it'll give us a nice little reflective pool in there. Because this, even though it looks good like this is good like for dry scapes and stuff. Although it's made for aquariums, you have to really soak it and wash it, and I did that about 4 or 5 times. So before I put the glass in, Scott also gave me a mud man. But I made the fishing rod myself, and with the fish that they had, I just used, here's what I used. I used floral wire. It's 26 gauge or 0.40 millimeters. Let me show it to you. I got this at Hobby Lobby. And then for the fishing rod, because I can bend it, because the other fishing rod is just like a skinny toothpick. So it just goes straight up, and you can't bend it to the form. But with this is floral stem wire. It's like 549. It's 22 gauge or 0.65 millimeters. There you go. And you can see how it bends, because you can see the pole right there. So it can bend just like that. And we can put them in over here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little stone along the shoreline here. This is I like this one. It's from Supernatural, Carib Sea and Company. It's called, what's it called, Tom? Peace River gravel. In the spoon. And this is what it looks like. So we're going to make them someplace to sit on. I'm going to get the cup in there and get it out. It's nice fine granular stone. I like Peace River. And all we're going to do is decorate it up a little bit. Just put it along the shoreline. Just like that. Now this has been watered good. It came this morning. So I took it out of the box right away because I didn't think you want to see an unboxing. Because I don't want the poor tree to sit in there. I want it to get acclimated to the basement because that's where I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to keep it outside. But I'm going to keep it in a cold spot. So now, with our mud man, we can put it like this. Just like that. Have them fishing in the corner. Or we can have them out this way. But before we do that, all I'm going to do is spritz the stone. Give our tree a little spritz because it's probably dry sitting in the mail. But it came pretty fast. So now we're going to take our stone. And let me get the spoon so you can really see it. It's not stone, it's polished glass. Look how nice that looks. And we're going to stick it in the bottom. So when it rains, it'll give the appearance of water or a nice blue finish on the bottom. But we can put some water in here just to see how it looks. So we're going to decorate it up. Just like that. So Scott, I don't know if you want to try this for water. But I got it on Amazon. And if you want the link, I'll look it up and I'll let you know. But putting this in, and you're wondering where Kevin's at, he's sleeping. He was here and then he took off. He likes to sleep in the box by the radiator. He likes to sleep there and stay warm. There. Just like that. Now if I find a little rock later, or maybe I can put this in, this rock, and just have it like it's sitting in the water. So we can decorate it with water. Just like that. So when it rains, when it's outside, this stuff will not float away like that sand. If it dries out, it'll just float. So if you're going to use it for something dry, then it would be good. If you're going to use it for show, then I would soak it real good for about 20 minutes, agitate it until all the dust particles get up, and then use it. But I think for an aquarium it's alright. So now we'll put our little mud man in here. Now you can see him. Let's close the glass up so we don't lose it. Now it looks like he's pulling the fish out of the water. Look at that. I think that's a good way to make water. This glass is pretty good. It can get wet and it's not going to float. It's not going to discolor. Because you can see when I wet it how nice dark blue it gets. So we can wet it. Just so you can see what I'm talking about. It's almost, this is nice. it'll make a nice reflecting pond. If you don't want to use that, just put water in there. But you can see he's out there with his fish, catching his fish. So you can see how nice dark blue it looks once you get water on it. And the fish coming out. So that's pretty good. I mean, I think it's better than that sand. I don't know, that sand I could probably use for like, you know, like accent piece where I could put a stone on it sitting in water or something like that. So we can try that. And I don't remember my rose cactus. Well, here I took 2 cuttings. And this is the spoon I used for the mikus. So this one I punctured a hole in it, but this one I didn't. All I did was mist it, and I put them in there. So you got 2 little mini bonsais. This one I'll just give it enough water once it dries. Then I'll spray it again because all I did was use a spray bottle here, and all I did was just give it a little mist. Just like that. So you can do it with the tree rose from the cutting. So we're gonna, I don't know if it's gonna root, but we're gonna give it a shot. So once again, thanks. Thank you, Scott. Dziękuję. Barzog. That means thank you very much. And great little tree. Now, the main thing with this tree, the main important thing with this tree is I gotta hide it when people come over, because they're gonna look at it and say, "Tom, can I have it?" Oh, no, can't do that. No, that's a gift. So, try floral wire. It's good. And this thing has a hole through the fish, so the wire is thin enough to go right through it, 26 gauge. And so it's blue, so it's a green fishing rod. Hey, you never know, the guy took a piece of willow and put it out there and used it for a fishing pole. But Scott, this is one cool tree. Later on, maybe I'll get some sand and put it around the tree to decorate it more. Or if I can find some some green crystal glass like that, I'll use that. So today is Tuesday night. Get a cup of tea, turn on some old time radio shows. But I'm going to put on Sherlock Holmes, because this is the month for Sherlock Holmes. Cold weather, Sherlock Holmes, and a cup of tea go great together. So you take care, everybody. And don't be afraid to try. And this stuff cuts real good with a wire cutter. And the floral wire will cut good with a good pair of scissors too. So don't be afraid to give it a shot. That was a fungus gnat. I got it. Take care, everybody, and have a good day. And Scott, you're the man. Take care.